Choose your agent. Let us begin with round 2, the second game in the live stream matches series. We're going to be seeing Squad4Y versus Team Elementals. Both of teams have had high caliber, however, they have not proven their worth thus far. I mean, this is the first opening match in the series. Let's see how good they do, shall we? Now on the attacking, we've already got B-Boyd with this team of Squad4Y, and on the defending, we have Karthik with Chappie, Damsel, and Grey alongside Chalky. Now, the thing about the defending side, however, is that they've got 3 particular operators which are good for them. And given that they are defending for the first round, it seems quite nominal. However, we must keep into account that they'll also be switching to attacking side. How that plays out, only time will tell. Go to the other side. The other team still prepares for their engagement. Both teams do have a similar pick on the first 3 operators. So far so good, as both teams try to approach for us. Careful first picks, very important opening matches. Let's see how that plays out. I'll just turn up my volume for all of you guys. Now then, oh look, Meister is over here. The entirety of the teams are split up. A very smart play from Team Elementals as they split the entirety of their bases to 2 different sides. On the defending, we have a 1x3 setup while one roams.
Day volume.
Here comes the engagement. Volume has been increased. Here comes the engagement. Chappie unaware of the enemy. Karthik waits. He waits. He knows there's an enemy right above him, but he waits for those first frags. Hasn't spotted. Gets a 1. Low on HP. Tries to just barely misses it. Oh, he has made his mark. 3 seconds clock. Engagement comes in.
Spike planted.
B-Boyd has spotted the enemy. Goes for a headshot. Gets 1. Going for another one. Gets taken out by the enemy instead. Warlock, very low on HP. He's very low on HP. However, he decides to push it instead. Last man standing is going to be a light penny on her, as she tries to defend the entirety of the side by herself. Very low time remaining as Jet tries. Jet has been taken out already. Here comes the defuse. Sees the enemy, goes for the kill, gets it instead. Last man standing. Very little time. Will he make it? Apparently not so. And has been taken out as well. Elith Penionor clutching the game out in a 1v3 situation with the smart camping skills of his. The defuse was in hand but could not quite make the cut. And that really put him in a blaze. I see some of you might have an issue with the live stream, so let's just take care of that now, shall we?
Turret out.
That's better. Good placement on the poison ore. However, it's not A that's going to see some action. It's going to be B, as B-Boyd is already going to be down to the neck of Grey. Here comes the engagement. Sees the enemy, waits, but he has been spotted. Now he has to get this kill before he has been spotted out. Gets the kill instead. Low on ammunition. Goes for another one. Has been taken out by Organised instead. That pistol still made its mark. As for now, let's take place. Bomb side A is going to be seeing all of the fun action. Deadpool 15 HP on him. Cannot regen himself like Phoenix. The entirety of the defending team, Team Squad, moves on to bomb site B, hoping, predicting from the country constitution that they just might have a push on bomb site B instead. However, seeing that no one's approached it, move on to bomb site A, which is currently completely open, as Warhawk plus 2 goes for the small piece. He's got to make this cut. Here comes the smokes. Push is going to be occurring. Haven has been smoked as well. Very little time remaining. 30 seconds. There's the molly, covers it out just right. As Warhawk pushes himself for the good backstab of the enemy. He's going to be facing. Right now, he's going to be getting a good night surprise from him. And gets taken out by Warhawk. Nice placement of the abilities. Gets backstab, however. Damage has been done. Karthik upgrades his classic for Spectre. Little time left. He has to push it out, knowing the enemy's over there. Gets a kill. Push it out just in time. 3v2 situation. Nice to make it a 1v2 because this man's on fire. Chappie, we saw him hold it just very carefully and very nicely. But will he pull it off once again? The bomb is at him. This time, however, he's on the attacking. And gets taken as a Deadpool with a good pre-fire coming in. With the Spectre. Very well done. Let's go. Team Elementals are currently dominating the scoreboard, but not by a very wide bunch because Team Squad, they're still in the game. While not the entirety of the team have scored those kills, they have nonetheless gotten plenty to spare. And oh, plenty it is. Top fragger. Karthi. Second. Grey. Third. Chalky. Molly. Not out just yet as they try to go for those very, very careful peeks on the enemy. They want to make sure that the entirety of the utility is used to the best of its advantage as first blood is going to be coming. Here comes the firefight. Has been spotted. Very little damage, however. Deadpool taking no damage whatsoever is going to be facing off the enemy. On one side B. Here comes the molly. See, he's going to get taken on instead. Low on HP. Decides to use that particular off for healing herself instead. Sage is available in the team who is going to have to rotate in order to get those heals. Not on cooldown. And heal it just right. Karthik going for a shotgun bucket nonetheless. As they get absolutely steamrolled over here. Last two people. Not much coming in from either teams. As they are at a stalemate, this round just might go to Team Squad. Time will tell, however. Sees the enemy, gets very little output of that, however. 20 seconds of the clock. He's got to make the move, and he's got to make the move now. Sees the enemy, gets caught out just in wrong timing. Warhammer there to watch his back. Alit, Pinyon, they're going in for bomb site. Very little time on the clock. 12 seconds remaining. Will he make it in time? He's going to be having to face the enemy Viper's Jockey, holding it out just fine. 8 seconds, 7 seconds on the clock. He's going to have to push it out. Gets healed out instead. Jockey already in the site.
Down A.
3 seconds. That's not going to make it. Jockey show-stopping that walking train wreck. Named the enemy Alit Penyonar. You're not getting in here just right now, buddy. I got this site under my control. Let's see how the entirety of the restaurant plays out, however. That's a very nice... Is that a melee? That isn't melee. That's not a knife. That is not a knife. I've seen plenty of knives and that is not one. Maybe the horns do additional stab damage. Do you swing it? Do you slash it? How does it work? Don't question it, as has been learned from Team Elementals. If it works just fine because they are at a 1-2-2 situation over here. 1-2-2 scoreboard. 5v5 situation. My bad. Chappie, he's going to be pushing out along, trying to get those pretty good quirky kills as Karthi's going to be seeing the enemy just about any second of seeing the enemy. Heads misses it. It was the right flick on the right position, however. Did not make quite the cut over there. Things are pretty slow for both teams. As first blood comes in on Gude. Kill on Gude. Make that a second. Will it be a third? This might be. Low on HP is going to be the enemy raised. Warhawk decides to back off. Chappie getting a trade with Warhawk. You did not expect a Sage to turn into a goddamn Technina, did you? Bomb is dropped, however, meaning they're gonna have to come back and reclaim it. Which is a no-go for Elementals. 30 seconds on the clock. The bomb has been recovered, however, not a single person has gone down. Left. No casualties on Team Squad thus far. Gets taken on instead. Karthikeyan.
Spike down A.
Oh, look, Meister camping out the showers by himself, looking at the very well, nicely textured floor. Picks up his mouse as if to say, good morning. You've got a game to
10
play.
seconds left.
10 seconds left. Apparently, he's gonna have to save it. And save it he will. Because there's not much he can do right now. Bit of a slow round at him. Camping it out to get those extra worthwhile winnings. Damsel holding out shot by herself.
Turret out. Get out of my way.
Here comes the ultimate. As B-Boy from the attackers, one of the famed fraggers for the team, pops off her ulti with no enemy in sight. 5 play is occurring, however, on bomb side B. They too decide to split out. Could be anyone's game. Quite a tense situation. Right around the corner lies a Sage, patiently waiting. Backs up. So it's not allowed to team any engage. Has been slowed. Karthik already getting those kills outright. Bomb is not dropped, however. Caesar gets taken on his head. Great! Getting a headshot. Single tap on the head. Deadpool currently in a deadlock
left.
against the enemy. 30 seconds left on the clock. Will this be another one of the slow gameplays where the enemy gets taken out by the time and not the bullets of the sheer forced wills? CK4Y, AK-47, high ammunition, pulse rifle. Meister boosted and ready to get those kills. He's going for the strike. Gets one. He's going for another one. And she is low. You can get that kill, however, but not so easily because Karthikeyan is going to be there for his friendly ally. I got your back, buddy, and you got mine. During the pre-phase, the preparation phase, a setup is very important for both teams, especially defenders.
Sentry.
First blood already coming in. Grey has been taken out on
Swarm grenade.
Hookah, which will leave the site wide open for engagement. Not so easily because Karthik is in the site. Has been caught off guard. Gets taken down. That leaves bomb site
Spike planted.
be completely out. Viper about to spot it. The bomb has been completely set up, however the Killjoy has been killed. There's one. Vulnerable, not dead however, as Organised goes in for that picked up kill. Last man standing is going to be Damsel with the Naris. High fire it, gets spotted. Not wanting to give too much of her information away. Backs up just enough. And in time, gets a kill, gets taken out. Will she be there? No, that's a double kill. Good enough for her. As she makes the great escape. With the Ares and a double kill. She might have lost around, but she did win in economy. All that money pouring in will allow them to get more operators and more better weaponry and equipments. Both teams currently going head to head as you are at a 3-3 situation over here. The scoreboard is looking pretty tight.
Turret out. Don't get in my way.
ultimate has been popped by Chalky on bomb side A, which will be held out by him and by him alone.
Blocking sight. Gun here.
Both of these members are about to engage in a very tight cornered skirmish. Misses it just enough, gets the kill! Grey, low in HP, fills it out just enough. Guns are already coming in as Damsel gets a kill on Shower. The bomb carrier, however, is known because it has been left out. Knowing the enemies over there. Just left it. And that pays off quite dearly because Grey just gets a double kill. Made that a quadrum. Man absolutely wrecked the entirety of Elementals. Chappie made a grave mistake of turning around at the wrong time, not paying attention to what's in front of her, which cost him the entire match. That one wrong move got the entirety of Elementalists killed, given it was a 2-player remaining. However, that was still 2 plays too close. How will this go, however? Time will tell. Chappie still setting it up in position as a scan from his machine. Into it. Plenty of firefighters coming in.
Turret out.
Sky gets a kill on B-Boyd. They're already moving on bomb site. A Killjoy turrets are available and they have been placed down. Bomb site A is already compromised as smokes come pouring in. Plenty of engagement already happening. Chalky trying to push it out from lamps.
Spike planted.
Not aware of the enemy that is waiting them in there. The bomb gets planted. A lot of utility has been thrown over there. That will allow them to stop any pressure coming in. It's a 4v4 situation. Both teams have plenty of ammunition to spare. Chalky now aware of the enemy in that particular area.
Watch this. Placing sentry.
Not good for either of them. Adds
One enemy remaining.
both teams get enraged and
One enemy
bad weapon
remaining.
choice, and that pays daily. However, the win has been secured by Team Element. Will he make it? Apparently not so, and bye-bye! That's a clutch. Coming down to a 4-2-4 situation over here. Both teams currently looking into it. Different areas being compromised alongside the entire fleet. And so we continue towards the bomb sites.
Turret out.
First blood will come in from Karthikeya looking in towards that particular peculiar hole. Sees the enemy, misses a shot. V-Bite, aware of the situation, has been taken out. Quick peek. Fight's not over just yet. As both teams trying to peek out. They are trying to get those quick picks and quick kills over there. Oh, that's not paying dearly. When how Karthik possesses an operator alongside. Deciding that she wants none of that, Deadpool decides to back off. Molly comes in, so does the entirety of the enemy fleet. Guns Blaze ammunition still being spared. Grey getting those instant quick headshots, sees the enemy on hookah. Karthik still with his famed operator. As the entirety of the
30
enemy
seconds
fleet,
left.
Team Elementalists try to roll it back. The bomb side A, apparently not so easily because 25 seconds left on the clock and Damsel is going to be holding this area with the enemies. 15 seconds remaining. The plantation requires patience. And the plantation requires a secured site.
10
Both of
seconds
which they
left.
do not possess at the moment. 7 seconds on the clock. They gotta plant them. They gotta plant now. 4 seconds left
One
on the
enemy
clock.
remaining.
Make it 3, 2, 1. That's gotta be a
Down A.
closeout. As A Lilith desperately holds on to her life, gets a double, gets taken out instead by C4, CK4Y. High engagement at the end there from Team Squad, and that paid dearly for them. A 5v1 situation quickly turned into a 3v1 situation, as the spray instantly deleted 2 of their members. Entirety of Team Elementals trying to push up on bomb side A. Forgetting on bomb side A, they try to go for B. Hookah is going to be the prime action for this particular game. No operator on long this time around, but they have conditioned the enemy enough to question their own actions, as Lilith and Deadpool are afraid of a mere turret over there.
Poison's off.
Okay, holding out bomb site. B. The poisons. Hookah still seeing plenty of action.
Molly.
First initiation comes in from Organised, as Molly has been thrown, stopping KT from getting that peek. However, he has been spotted, and then they both know they've seen each other. He pushes now, he dies. This is what gets it, saved by the smoke of Viper. Gets the headshot. Organised, not lucky every day. That's Damsel with his Ares.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds once again on the clock. They're trying to play this very slow, which is not really working in their favor.
should run.
There's the ultimate, messes up her satchel. No issue.
I dropped the
Initiation
spike.
has occurred.
Fire in the hole.
There's the ultimate. And there's initiation,
10
misses it.
seconds left.
We
Spike
get a
down
5v2.
A.
Spike has been dropped. Warhawk in a very bad situation over here. 1v5.
Player standing.
Last man standing is going to be A Lilith. Gets a double. Will this be a 3? Very not saves his weaponry just in time. Both teams once again trying to pull each other's legs, seeing who can be more aggressive and more initiative. It has been shown that the more aggressive team has been winning the battles, as has been shown by Squad over here. Well, Elementalists did try to have a very passive and slow approach to their gameplay. It did not pay off well. Long is going to be seeing a lot of activity, as plenty of utilities get spent on over there. Bomb site B. Now in complete uptake position. As Damsel tries to wallbang an enemy, gets a headshot. Is low, however. That did leave a mark, but not enough.
Prepare for hellfire.
There's the ultimate, there's the initiation as well. As bomb site B gets absolutely annihilated. Warhawk low on HP, tries to push up front. They must move, and they must move now. Choppy, not in a good position. Then it smokes in front of her. Unable to make any sort of initiation so far. Damsel also low on HP. And with Sage on the other side, there won't be much. Carty, however, is not giving up just yet, as he secures a kill.
Enemy down.
Another one. Master pushing in Damsel. Sees the enemy, gets the kill. But he has known the enemy now. Very little time left.
One
Ball comes in.
enemy remaining.
Last man remaining is going to be Lilith. We've seen him hold this position before. Will he hold it once again? Sees the enemy. Misses it entirely as the flick comes in from Gude. So does Refuse. Pushing it out to 7-4. There are no redos in this game.
Last round.
You lose the
before
game, you
switch.
lose it for all. Last round. And both teams have plenty of funds to spare. However, things are still pretty dire for Team Elementalists, as not only did they get a dent in their scoreboard, they also suffered economically. low on money. They are trying to make the best of whatever they can. As Team Squad4Y push the epitome of rush culture on defense. The entirety of the push seems to be coming on to bomb site A, however. As we see, Karthi with his trustworthy op misses the shot. Not an issue. Has a trustworthy revolver on his side instead. No enemies over there. Has been spotted. Could this be a passive Reina? In tournament release? Not a sight you see every day. Shot the big set now.
Get out of my way.
Here comes DLT. B-Boy with that ultimate. That damage is there now. However, won't last for long as we're down to a 4v3 situation already. The pushers, the attacking side is already suffering quite intensely. A Lilith, sole person on shot. Saved by the miracle. As Karthi misses a shot between the legs. Organised shooting down the hole.
Down A.
Emptying the pipes of his chamberal weaponry towards the enemy.
Toxins going up.
3v2 situation, 30 seconds on the clock. The bomb is dropped as
30
well.
seconds left.
Toxin screen down.
Sees the enemy.
Player standing.
Forgets the flick. The bomb is dropped, however. They must pick it up. However, on showdown is going to be Chalky, who's going to be approaching that. There's no time left. They won't make it. They're going to have to push
10
it.
seconds left.
And push they will. Easy kill for CK4Y with his instantaneous headshots.
Switching
With
sides.
8-4. Thus far, Team Squad has had plenty of issues in the beginning of the game, giving a head-on competition to Team Elementals. However, that changed quickly when Team Elemental decided to adapt to a more slower approach that did not really go in their favor, as is still apparent on a score of 8-4. Grey, top fragging alongside Organised, very famous for his entry frags, unable to make it. How the situation has changed. Will we see another shift from defense to offense? Time will tell. As Grey tries to push up on side, trying to go for a wall build over here. The smoke denies him any plant. Chappy moving in. They hear the bomb, they know it's coming towards them, but they don't know when. Here it is, and it has been taken out quite easily. There's the grenade. Once again, making it out just in time. Bomb set B has been left completely empty. Shower being held out by one person, well, that's going to be Karthik. As first kills comes in on Deadpool from C. K4Y Warhawk looking in him right in the eye. Sees the enemy, gets the first blood. A very nice engagement. He's just in time. Down to a 4v2 situation. Not out, however.
Down A.
As we go down to 2v1, last place standing is going to be a Lilith Penyenor. The spike is being planted.
Spike
We gotta
planted.
push now. There's little time.
One
Sees he only
enemy
gets a
remaining.
single shredded headshot.
Alarm bot out.
And another flick from Grey. You may have flicked my friendly, but I already got another premium on your end. Nicely put. From Grey. The top frag of the entire tournament right now with 21 kills under his belt, 8 death and 4 assists. This is a support you do not want to be up against. The only support he's going to give you is killing the entirety of the enemy team.
Thank you.
Economy is still looking pretty dire for both teams as they try to trade very little funds here and there. Team Karthik. Well, the squad. Team Squad moving in on the Verge's position as Chappy tries to converge. That's a single headshot to the head. That's gonna delete Karthik quite easily. Long push, however. He's gonna come in. Organized backs up to allow his friendlies. Deny a push from long. Long will be occupied, however, by Grey, Chalky, and Chappy as they try to move in towards the side. Smoke has come up and the area has been walled off. All they require now is a good few kills, and that they will get quite easily because Organised has been taken out quite easily. Grey walling himself in the corner, wasting ammunition. Shots come in. Grey still walled off in the corner. Well, to do 35 seconds on the clock. Grey already pushing in towards the enemy position. This is the aggressive place I would like to see. Will they get it? Yes, he will. That's a buzz. Another kill coming in from Grey. Damsel covering fire as Grey just rains down towards the enemy. Make that a triple, and that's going to close out the round. Insane aggression. That is the S+ aggression right there, my friend. Grey with his ultimate already ready. He's a carry playing a support. An angel with a sword and a shotgun, aiming down towards her friendly foes, anyone who dares defy her. Protecting her allies by eliminating those who oppose them. This is the sort of support you look forward to in a competitive match, in a competitive scenery. This is the sort of gameplay we like. This is eesi. Squad4Y already in towards this particular site location as they go for split push. Shower is going to be where the first action happens. However, the first engagement does occur. Here's the grenade. Hope you like it. Smoke comes in, denying any vision. Karthik, as he still has made his free angle now, knowing the enemy's position, looks out for those small peak corners, unaware of the enemy who's just shifted towards the right. Spiker has been out.
Down A.
However, the area has been walled off. They can easily go and retrieve it. But they are being stopped right now as B-Boy gets a kill, but has been taken out. Deadpool already into it. Grey has shown off himself to be quite a superior player. Let's take it instead by Deadpool, who's now on a 4-player kill streak in this particular round. Almost an ace, however. 1 kill away from the ultimate. That will change the game. Team Squad4Y is very close to victory, and they can smell it. It's within their grasps. Will Team Elementals switch it around? They really need to go aggressive over here. Defense also is not working out quite well for them. A slow game plan is not really their forte. As is apparent from the scoreboard of 10-5. Very close match in the first few matches, however that did not last long.
Placing sentry.
As first image comes from all of my seeing the enemy gets a headshot on the first kill. Long already has been compromised by the enemy. Clappy. As they decide to back it up. Moving.
Blocking sight.
Deadpool is going to be one holding this area. Warlock takes down the enemy's Jet trying to get up there. And there's a thank you in the chat. Very clean engagement already coming out. We're down to a 3v5 situation. Squad4Y have found themselves to be in a pickle. 3 players remaining against the entirety of a team who's more than qualified to take them out. Sees the sniper. He knows he's over there. He does not want to peek it, knowing that the enemy possesses an operator, and that too is B-Boy. While he may not be the best operator out there, he still does get the job done as he carefully uses his utility. Peek out the enemy. Warhawk still denying any entrance to the site. As the kills come in,
1 enemy remaining.
making it last man standing. Squad4Y.
Toxin screen down.
Spike, however, is dropped out
10 seconds left.
with 10 seconds on the clock and very little air to work with. She's gonna try to save it out, and Squad4Y will do just that. That's the best option for them, and that is what they opt for. that closed out round 16. Battle phase has begun. First picks are going to be taken place in bomb site A. As Warhawk, the man who's been able to defend an entire side by himself, gets another opportunity. They hear the boombot and the entirety of Team Squad 4Y decides to back off immediately. 10 to 6 situation over here. Elementals just might turn this around. Smokes are already being poured in. They're not going to be able to engage on bomb site A. This is quite a predicament for them. Slow engagements and steady pacing coming in from both teams. Moving towards the fountain. From long to bomb site. B. It's going to be 3 members.
Blocking second. Placing
And here comes the initiation. Plenty of smoke coming in already. There's the push. The push they've been waiting for. Organised is already on site though. Has been taken out quite easily. As Grey gets the headshot on him. Karthi moving in for another first blood over there. And that's the ultimate. Will she get it? Sees the enemy. Gets taken out instead. It's the instant headshot kill. You're not getting that ultimate popped off right now that easily, my buddy. That's Karthi.
Welcome to my world.
Aware of the enemy. Makes the best of it. Deadpool lays down his ultimate, not taking any chances. Just need to secure 2 more kills. CK4Y having his ultimate already popped off. He's going to be holding out this entire area by himself alongside his allies, who are also not going to be giving out the round just that easily. He's going to get stayed on instead. Deadpool also getting a trade over there. Last 2 standing are going to be Deadpool who gets kill over there, and B-Boy with the sight open for both initiations. Sees the enemy unable to make a decision, however. B-Boy backs off with an op.
blocking sight.
That did, however, cost them a lot. Not for long though, because they have successfully managed to break the enemy's economy. All that weaponry has been gone down to waste because they all died. I mean, they'll have to buy a new, and they won't be able to have enough money to buy abilities and extra utility. And that just puts them in the financial backlog. Ultimate still available for both the Jets and Viper
Stay safe.
and the Sage. This means that Grey can have his allies play more aggressively, for he possesses a wall and a revive. Let's see how well this pays off, however.
Spike
Blood
down.
already
B.
coming in. Spike has been dropped. B-Boy holding out this area by himself and his allies. Sees on his head, sees the headshot, misses it. So does the enemy, however.
You will not kill
There's a
my
revive
ally.
from Grey. Great support. However, friendly has been taken out. 1 trade for another. 1 blood for another soul. What follows is going to be pure slaughter. As we approach the 3v5 situation.
Seconds left.
Damsel having to push in an awkward angle.
Spike down A.
As
Last
the
player
entirety
standing.
of attackers get taken out, wiped out of existence. Defenders winning this match. Down to a 11-7 scoreboard right now. setup still coming in from all the ability-based operators in this particular matchup.
Get out of my way!
As Jeltme gets popped off. How will this play out? We'll only see in time. As Karthi with his ultimate moves into the bomb side, has no weaponry, however, going in with an ultimate to prove his worth. Very risky approach, however, because there is no vision and no info on the enemy position. All they do is that death awaits beyond that smoke. Aldi in hand, finally trying to push in. Sees Danny, misses a Deadpool with a double. Has been traded out, however. Warhawk still denying any chance of entry towards the bomb site. As last two remaining member are going to be Chappy and Chucky.
Enemy down.
Last
AKA
player
getting
standing.
one kill, teleporting upon that weaponry going alongside with it. Chappy unable to move back to get a weapon pickup.
30 seconds
He's
left.
going to have to play out on his own pace, hoping that the right click hits on just in time. Enemy is right behind him, unable to see him. Has been traded out, however, by the frontal force assault. This can go two ways. Either Squad4Y finally pulls up their slack and decides to go all out on a two-man push. Two victories in matches will secure their victory positions for semi-finale. And about 4 to 5 wins from Team Elementalist will secure them their wins. So far, however, very little activity is being shown on bomb side B, as A is going to be our prime initiative area. Here comes the ultimate. Smoke screen up and about. There's Warhawk. Another enemy. There's the boom bot. The enemy will have to back up now. Takes it out just in time. Warhawk is aware of the multiple people on that area. Sees the enemy. Throws the grenade knowing that he can't put out. Goes for the push, gets around instead.
Toxins going up.
Not going down so easily. Is going to be Deadpool getting a double kill already going in. Then has been taken out, however, by Squad4Y superior Venom. As Squad4Y, Damsel and Chappy try to initiate their spike on bomb site. Okay. Here comes the spike. There's the ultimate. Up comes the push from Oleg Meister. Ability lockdown has been initiated. He's got act now. Going in. Full on guns loaded. The defuse has to take place and it has to take place ASAP. Last one standing is going to be our Reina, who is AFK on spawn for some unknown reason. Damsel has been taken care of over here. And we will enter our first timeout for the game. The sudden DC from Damsel might have caused him the round because he did possess an Ares. Ares, for those who do not know, is a shredder. That thing possesses plenty of ammunition to hold out an entire team for 8 complete seconds. What does that spell for the enemy? Well, that means more ammunition and more time to compare the enemy's assault with yours. We have confirmation that the player has reconnected. 15 seconds and we will continue this as scheduled. And so we begin. The initiation from the attacking team has been pretty lackluster thus far. We're already up to 11-9. Team Squad4Y is just letting it slip out of their hands. They have this in the bag. Team Elementalists are also doing their best to capitalize on each and every minuscule, minor mistakes that the enemy may commit. There comes the sentry. There's no prime engagement takes place. Damson once again holding his Ares. Push does occur, however, on A long. Karthi will smoke and breaks out the turret, allowing him to have a better chance and win the firefight. Master, not letting that happen so easily as he takes out the enemy Sage, meaning no heals and supplementary for them for quite some time. That also means a loss of very important utility. B-Boy still in the game, getting those kills from time to time against Damsel and his friendlies. Two people remaining. Karthi still in the game, gets a kill on a headshot. Has been spotted from backdrop, however. Unable to make a quick decision, gets taken out by War. Hawk instead. Chappie in the pickle. Unable to make a push. Not let it be because the time is not in their favor.
Turret out.
10 seconds left.
Goes out against an operator, and Ares against an operator is just a death sentence. However, an operator that misses a shot is going to be an easy target for managing it out and save it out, closing the round to 11-10. The last few matches to see who proves to be the victorious and the superior player alongside a superior team composition.
I need to blow something up.
As push is coming in on bomb side by Karthi with a shotgun in his hand. He is a jet, meaning that quick mobility from him will allow him to get up close and personal to the enemy instantaneously. Will we see it in action? A jet rushing through a smoke with her abilities. Bring out the judge.
The hunt begins.
Bring about the reckoning of the enemy. There's the ultimate. Not able to make a destroy it. As bodies start flowing in towards the bomb site. Plenty of that. But the entirety of team
You will not kill
squad
my
has been captured in one particular area. Damsel still trying to get this instantaneous kills, which is working quite easily. There's the blind. The ultimate does help them secure the location. However, it also means lack of vision, something very important for any MOBA or any game.
Spike
There's
down
another.
A. 30
Making it
seconds
third.
left.
Last person, last two people standing.
Last player standing.
Warhawk is still the last one. Is going to
enemy
be
remaining.
a lit Peñare. Bomb has been dropped. Will she be able to clutch it out?
I got the spike.
10 seconds left.
With the spike ready.
Spike planted.
Validation has occurred and there's the final kill. We're down to a match point already. We're at 11 all.
Clutch.
Both teams are trying the best.
My genius doesn't stop in the lab. Swarm grenade out.
It seemed that this would have been just another simple matchmaking. However, it has been shown that Valorant is a very diverse player base. And you're bound to get teammates of your caliber, be it in a tournament, a scrim, or simple matchmaking.
Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade.
CK4 tries to go in for that kill.
Spike
Or
down
Master not
B.
letting that happen whatsoever. Ultimate does come in from Deadpool to stop any push on bomb side A. Securing by herself.
Poison's off.
Both team at a stalemate. They see the enemy, apparently not. Smoke is still over there. 55 seconds left on the clock. They're gonna have to push into it quite soon, or they might just miss the opportunity to plant it once again. Score is already 11-11. Jet is the only one with an ultimate worthwhile for the attacking teams. There's a kill.
Barrier created.
4v2 situation. Plantation does occur. Kazi going in for the aggressive push against enemy Killjoy. And he gets it indeed. Last two people remaining are going to be coming from CT spawn. And he gets taken out instead. Last man standing.
Last player standing.
B-Bot versus Play and Damsel. Let's see how well an off runs in mid to close combat. There's the finisher. Team Squad 4Y finally back in the game, getting a kill, making it a match point. They win this, they win the game. However, if they lose this, the match will go on for 3 more rounds. Let's see how well this plays out. However. Team Squad 4Y with the final push, trying to make the best push they've known, doing something unexpected. Pushing a 5-man on hookah. Enemy knows that they're there now. How fast do they react? Viper jumps into the portal to stop the back stab that might occur from the enemy. Deadpool is considering it. And B gets taken out. B is left completely open, given only for the fighter. B-Boy, who has been iconic for his constant operator usage. Squad 4Y finally in the mind bomb site A while one man fakes out. Bomb site B.
30 seconds left.
4v2 situation, will they clutch it out? Will they actually carry this out? They just need to get these 2 kills. However, Hawkeye does have an ultimate. It's all or nothing, and he knows that too.
Spike planted.
Plantation in effect. An ultimate and 2 charges alongside a dream. Let's see how well this he may make it. Knows the enemies over there, marks it out for his allies.
Toxin screen down.
Time is ticking. They might not make it. They might not make it. There's the ultimate. Here comes the push. Backs off. Not a good idea, however. Very failed up push.
Attackers win.
As Team Squad 4Y wins this particular round and this matchup. A very tight game. Had some ups and downs, but pulled out to be just about right. Top frag, of course, going out to Gure, the Sage with the sword. Moving up on the battlefield, supporting allies left and right while also getting kills. And that right there is what wraps it up. Makes him the top fragger of this tournament thus far. And with that, we close on
nice
the
game,
stream. Stay tuned and we'll see